Hello everyone, welcome to Professional Ideas. As you know that we are continuing the Telangana Movement series. So I am going in depth but very slow. The only reason is that you all should learn in a very comprehensive manner and a very elaborate manner with a lot of conceptual clarity and also extensive content. That is my aim. Why? Because economy and TS formation, if you are thorough in that, then 150 marks and 150 marks in two papers, 300 marks, then you have to only score around 100 marks, then you are having most possibility of what cracking the examination. So in 300 marks, if you are getting 120, 130, that will account to 430, 440, very good marks. You can definitely crack the examination. So that's why it is very important all the students who are watching me, formation and economy, if you are not learning properly, and there are Telangana policies are also there and disaster management are also there where you need to concentrate. These are the papers, these are the subjects you have to concentrate. Why? Because when it comes to disaster management and Telangana policies and also society, the questions becomes very easy to answer. Okay, you have to just grasp lot of data in that. There won't be much conceptual thinking because it's not like we are studying geography. It's not UPSC that they will ask you a phenomena with regard to landslide, with regard to El Nino, La Nino, that kind of things will not be there for sure. So basic content will be there where you have to buttify things. That's all about it. So along with Indian economy, along with this TS formation, disaster management, Telangana policies, current affairs, social issues. If you are thorough in this, no, then there will be a lot of edge to your cracking the examination. But if you are mastering polity, if you are mastering history, which every student will do it. So that is the reason it is important that you have to think something different. You have to make sure that your place should be there in the group 1, in the group 2 and the group 1 selection list. That is more important. That's why it is very recommended that you need to concentrate on these subjects and you have to get done with it. Telangana policies regarding, I am recording the videos that will be sold on the website. The website will also come, I will inform you. With regard to disaster management, still I have not thought about it much, but let us contain with economy, formation and policies. We'll think about other subjects later on, right? So one point we have to remember, my dear students, when the movements are happening, when any merger movements are happening, when any cause related movements are happening, environmental movements are happening. So remember one point here, if it is related to a very larger area and covers many districts or many states. So what generally will happen, let us suppose for example farmer protest is going on across the nation. When I say across the nation, it means what? It is a movement of pan-India movement. So something happens in Delhi on a day, okay, on the same day something may happen in Telangana, something may happen in West Bengal, something may happen in Gujarat. So 4 events can take place, okay, on the same day. Okay, why I am telling you this means whenever you are reading Telangana movement, it is very important that this particular movement is not restricted to one university. It's not a university movement. It's not a forest movement. It's not a movement related to one particular district. It's a movement related to what? Complete state. That is the reason on a particular date, if an event happens in one particular place, so on the same day on the other districts may also have some events going on, some incidents going on. This is very important thing that you have to know. Whenever you are studying Telangana formation or movement, you should know that there is a possibility of on the same day, okay, many movements can coincide. Okay, lawyers may do something on the same day, employees association may have a convention on the same day, political leaders may have a meeting on the same day, students boycott may also have on the same day. So that's why it is very important to link all these in a very comprehensive and chronological manner. Otherwise, what will happen? Your approach to the subject will become very haphazard and that makes it very difficult for you to study. When the things are not clear to you, when the things are very confusing to you, okay, when the things are very scattered to you, automatically the student will lose interest. So that is the reason when things are very much, okay, doable, if they look very doable, no, then you will try to read it and then you will try to complete it. So whenever we go into the movement, I am always following what sequences, revision and again revision and again revision. I am doing it, what has been done before and what we are going to do after that. So I am discussing all of it. The reason is very simple here. You should be knowing the movement completely and you are going to revise with me again and again. That is only my intention. Remember this point here, right? Yes. Now, as we have already done with the part 1 of the Telangana movement, let us see the timeline, whatever we have discussed. Let us arrange all the events in a chronological manner. As you all know that I have written everything so that there won't be wastage of your time, so that I don't need to write again. Let us just discuss it. You know very well that violation of gentleman's agreement happened. Gentleman's agreement happened 28th February 1956, state form November 1st 1956. From November 1, 1956, gentleman's agreement should be effective or not? Yes. But what happened from 1956 to continuously till we start agitating from 1968? In that period, all the deprivations and violations we have read. So, violations of gentleman's agreement happened from 1956 to 68. Then the people of Telangana realized that we have to do something on it. The first person, as we know, that Sri Ramadas, he led the foundation of what? Telangana movement. Remember this point, 1968. But an organized movement he has done on an individual level. But an organized movement started from the employees of Palwancha Thermal Power Station. They all realized that in the Palwancha Thermal Power Station, everything is in the total number of employees of Andhras are more. That's why it is a violation of gentleman agreement. On 6th January, they all met. Remember this point. 6th January, Palwancha Thermal Power Station employee, they all met and they said that let us meet again on 10th January and we will start the hunger strike. This is a decision of what? Palwancha Thermal Station. Remember this point. 6th and 10th related to Palwancha Thermal Station employees related aspects. All of these are happening in Khammam, the epicenter of Telangana agitation or the movement, thanks to the people of the Khammam and the students and also the leaders who has taken the initiative to give us a Telangana vision that we can also have our own state. We can also separate it. So we have to be definitely respectable to them because that is what they have given to us, a notion, a idea that we can also separate from a powerful state. Okay, powerful leadership also. Okay, so 1968, remember this point, on individual level, Sri Ram Das has laid the foundation of Telangana agitation. But an organized movement with regard to Telangana started from Palwancha Thermal Power Station. Remember this point. 6th January they met, they discussed about what the plan of the movement, and on 10th January they agreed that they will start what? They will start this hunger strike. This is about Palwancha. In between these two dates, 6th and 10th, in the meanwhile, what happened on 8th January? Okay, Mr. Ravindranath has started the fast, a BA student, because we have to respect him because he is our one of the ancestral born fellow mate of our all the Telanganites. That's why Mr. Ravindranath, okay, has done it. Okay, so 6th and 10th, in between what happened? A parallel event was going on. Remember this one, parallel event. That's what I told you, that it does not mean that one after another events will be placed. No, in Telangana movement and formation, things will happen parallelly also. As I have told you that lawyers may be doing something, employees may be doing something. So remember that point always. So in the meanwhile, what happened? 8th January, Ravindranath started the fast. Regarding the details of it, I have given in the last video, so I am not going into that. I want the chronology to be clear for you. Right, all of this happened in Khammam, that's okay. Then the movement spread to what? Nizamabad. On the same day, on 10th January, the Palwancha Thermal Power Station employees were doing hunger strike. Parallelly, on the 10th January, in Nizamabad also, the movement was led, Telangana movement was led by A.S. Posetti under the leadership of what? A.S. Posetti, and they have given a slogan at the time, non-Mulkis go back. So that is all about Nizamabad. From Khammam it went to Nizamabad. Then January went, February went, March, April, May, June. Things are happening like that. Continuously things are happening. Remember this point. Again, the movement take very intensification in Khammam district only on 12th June. Remember this point, 12th June. In the meanwhile, many events will happen. I will come to that. But let us see that spread of the movement where the events are happening, very important, which are given in our Telugu academic books. So that's what we are learning here. On 12th June again, in Khammam, intensification of movement happened. Trains were blocked. Newspapers who are giving distorted information with regard to Telangana movement. Some newspapers are writing that it is a greed of the student to become political leaders. Some students are saying that it is a greed of the political leaders. If they are separated, they can become CM. All the wrong information was being published in the newspapers of Telangana. Obviously, the editors of them are sitting in Andhra. So we have burned the newspapers also at the time who are giving distorted information or a malified information with regard to Telangana movement. So these things happen. Clear or not? Very much clear. Right. Now let us go ahead with the 6th, 10th, 12th. All this happened. Then again 10th and 12th June. Now, Khammam started. For you, Khammam is here. Khammam started. Went to Nizamabad. Then went to Khammam. This is the one. Then it went to what? Hyderabad. Now already in Hyderabad, as I have told you in the last video, Kasu Brahmanan Reddy, the then CM of our state, is having a problem with our Vice Chancellor, OU, DS Reddy. They both fought, etc. All that happened, I have explained to you. Now Telangana students of Usmania University has protested against what? Kasu Brahmanam Reddy on two grounds. First of all, DS Reddy, the Vice Chancellor, was a Andhra person, 2 times he was appointed, and Telangana person was not given a chance. This is the first thing that they were demanding. Second one is, the students of university are not liking the political interference in what? University. In the academics. Because of these two reasons, the students protested against was Kasu Brahmanand Reddy. Effigies were burned, slogans were there. All these were happening. Don't think that I am just talking. It does not mean that things are not happening on the ground. Okay, they have taken the play cards, etc. All that was going on. They talked about CM a lot in the meetings. But we are not going to the discussion of, because I have already done in the last class. So students agitated against the CM also. These all things happened under the leadership of a very good student leader. Later on, he went on to become the cabinet minister in the central government in the Congress. Okay, Jaipal Reddy. Okay. Now, you have learned about 6th January, Palwancha Thermal Power Station. They went on hunger strike, 10th. In the meantime, 8th January, Ravindran started. Then, movement went to what? Nizamabad on the same time, 10th January, right? Then it went to what? Khammam, June. After 10th January, okay, it will take, because things are in continuation, I have told you. After 10th January, in 13th January, action committee of students were formed in Usmania University. Means the university will now take action with regard to what, how we can achieve the plan. Okay. Now, student groups of Usmania University are divided into 2 important groups. Safeguard, some students wanted only safeguards to be implemented properly. Some students completely wanted a separate Telangana. So, 2 groups, remember this point. So, this within the action committee of university students, 2 groups were formed. One want to implement the separate safeguards, another want to have a separate Telangana altogether. In the meantime, on the same day, 13 January, action committee of students formed. On the same day, Telangana Protection Committee also came into being under the leadership of Lakshmi Narayana. That's why I told you that things are happening parallelly. Make sure that you correlate, read like this. Take the screenshot and do good. Now, 13th is over. Now we came to what? 15th January. See how sequentially I have arranged a lot because I have done a lot of research on it. I don't want things to be very abrupt. That is the reason things should be very clear. 15th January, school and college student boycotted in Hyderabad. Then on 16th January, a big blow happened to the Telangana. Why? Because High Court of Telangana has actually, Mulki rules are not applicable to corporations and bodies. Because Telangana Thermal Power Station is a corporation. Corporation, housing boards, okay, cantonments. Okay, in the presidential order, you can understand that there are some list of, these bodies has not been literally, it is true that they are not mentioned. Okay, it is our mistake of the leaders that they did not segregate. They did not know that they got the local reservation. They thought the local reservation is applicable across what? All the bodies, all the corporation, public sector undertakings, okay, mixed enterprise. They thought like that. But here the contention was only with regard to direct recruitment, only in the government recruitment. Okay, but corporations body does not have only government money in that row. Corporations body are also having private investments also. Okay, that is the reason the High Court of Telangana has said that Mulki rules cannot be applicable to housing boards or autonomous bodies and corporations. So that is a big blow or not for what we are fighting. The moment started from Palwancha Thermal Power Station, it is because the number of employees working in PTS are, majority of them are what? Andhras. Now Telangana people understood, court is not helping, CM is not helping, Andhra leadership is not helping. Now the complete state has understood that, Telangana people understood that separate Telangana is only the solution. Now we should not go for safeguards, we should only demand what? Separate Telangana. So 15th January happened, 16th January, this 18th January, first lathi charge happened. Okay, two student groups of Usmania University, one is coming from somewhere else, another is coming from somewhere else, that is not important. They both meet at Abbott, they started pelting stones on each other. Police people acted as a barricade between these two groups. Ultimately, the situation went hand. Police started what? Doing lathi charge, and many of the student leaders got injured. Okay, fine. This is what happened. Okay, till now we have learned. Up to 18 January, we have learned in our last class. So a good revision happened or not? Yes. Now, in the next class also, I will again discuss all of it, but in a very concise manner. Again, I will restrict it. This will go on up to 2009, 2014. Revision. I keep on doing. It is up to you. You have to do the revision with me. Don't think that, okay, it's a waste of time. Every second counts, every minute counts. So don't be in a perception that, okay, you will do it later. I know that revision and evaluation of your test is a very big headache to the students, because I was also there at your place when I was also preparing. Right. Now, what happened? Same day, 18th January, ultimatum given by Telangana employees. Ultimatum given by what? Telangana employees. Okay. They told that if no need to worry, the video will be coming. Okay, it just like nothing is there on the slide, that's why the video might have vented. Okay, it will come, don't worry. Fine. So on 18 January, ultimatum was given by Telangana employees. If, how many are there? 6,000 non-mulkis don't go back, Telangana employees said, we will also participate in agitation. Whatever the students are doing in Khammam, in Nizamabad, in Hyderabad, we will also participate in Telangana movement. Like that they told. Remember this point. On 18 January, Telangana employees have given this particular ultimatum to the state government that if you don't send the 6,000 non-mulkis who are appointed in Telangana illegally, violating the mulki rules, then we are going to join the student, means they are not going to work. The administration will go down. This is the problem. Okay. Now when things are happening like that, definitely there should be a response from the political people or not, the parties are not, yes. Now opposition parties, what are their stands? Opposition parties at that time, they were 6 in number, my dear students, remember time, 6 in numbers. Okay. The first one we are having here is Bharatiya Janasangh. Bharatiya Janasangh. Then we also have Majlis. Then we also have Swatantra. Then we also have CPI. Then we also have CPIM. Okay, then we also have CPIM. Then Samyukta Socialistic Party is also there. It's not Swatantra, Samyukta. Samyukta Socialist Party. Okay. So basically 5. 1, 2, Bharatiya Janasangh, Majlis, nothing but present it is called as AIMIM. Samyukta Socialist Party, CPI, 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parties were there. Congress is the 6th party. Congress is the 6th party because Congress is here. That's why in total 6 parties, 5 parties are in opposition obviously. What they told is, if CM intervention is not there in the Telangana movement, if CM intervention is not there in the Telangana movement, they said that we will also join the student agitation. Same to same they said. Now employees of Telangana said that if you don't do something, if you don't send the non-mulkis to their home, We are going to participate with the students. The 5 opposition parties also said that if the CM intervention is not required, not there, if the CM does not speak anything about this particular events, whatever happening across the state, we will also not keep quiet. We will also go on the roads. We will also attend the rallies. We will also go and give speeches in the student conferences, meetings, and we will also participate in the movement, like that they told. When employees and leaders of the Telangana political leaders have given this particular communication to the CM, a CM cannot be keeping quiet. That's why what happened? All party meeting took place. All party meeting is nothing but all the parties are invited. All party meeting, APM. Okay. This took place 18th and 19th January 1969. Nearly around 43 important political leaders attended this meeting. Okay. And this meeting, after its completion, you can see the highlights of meeting, or you can say the decisions taken in the meeting. You can say decisions taken is a right inference here. So that is the reason you can say that decision are highlights of the meeting. Okay, so all party meeting, Kasu Brahmanand Reddy ji, he invited, okay, you are getting over on my head. Okay, let us all come and discuss about what is your problem, etc. so and so forth. Those are know very well that we are having a problem with regard to the violations. So he knows very well, but still he prolonged it, and he thought that these are minor incidents in doing by the students, and students actually are politically motivated, so they actually want to tarnish the reputation of my government. That's why they are fueled by the opposition parties. That's why students are doing like that, etc., etc. He thought like that, but that is not real. You know that if that is a real thing, then we would not have got in 2014 June to Telangana state. The apprehensions were real, the violations were real, the sentiment was real, the emotion of Telangana is real. We are actually different from Andhra. Andhrites, that is also real. Okay, deprivations are also real. Backwardness of the Telangana was also real. Underdevelopment of Telangana is also real. And Andhra's investment in Hyderabad, okay, and concentration of Hyderabad properties in the hands of them is also real. It's not that it is politically motivated. Kasu Brahman and Reddy ji then understood, oh my God, this is going out of my hand. Let us come all party meeting. This all party meeting happened. You have to take a note of it. I'll write the points one by one. In this all party meeting, common things are discussed. Okay, which are very, very common to us, which are very rightful to us, that was discussed. Okay, remember this point. Okay, right. Employees who are appointed in Telangana violating Mulki rules should be sent back. This is a common understanding or not? Should be sent back. Remember this point. All the Andhra people who have taken the appointment here should be sent back. Okay, that is fine. Second one. Employees who obtained jobs in Telangana by submitting bogus Mulki certificate, inquiry should be made on them. Disciplinary action should be made on them. This is the second point. Okay. Third one. Educational facilities in Telangana should be improved. Very true. Telangana education institution should be improved. Please pause the video and copy it. Okay. Third one. Fourth one. Surplus amount of Telangana should be calculated. Okay. Common point. Fifth one. Amount of money from Telangana surplus diverted to development of Andhra region okay, same amount should be given to Telangana development. Okay, very common points. We are revenue surplus. Suppose I have more money. In the home also what will happen if suddenly the bigger brother is having 1 lakh rupees of salary and the smaller brother is having 25,000 rupees of salary. So mama daddy will generally exploit the bigger brother or not because he is earning more. That is what happened. Telangana has more surplus. So that particular funds are diverted for the development of Andhra. So we want our money back. Okay, that is what we want, right or wrong? Yes. Then Mulki rules should also be made applicable to autonomous bodies and corporation. Though High Court have said that it is not maintainable, but it is promised to us in the all party meeting that we want it. Okay, Mulki rules should be also made applicable to what? Autonomous bodies and corporations. Okay. Seventh one. Decision of central government with respect to promotions should be according to the guidelines given by central government and rules prepared by chief secretaries of both state by having uniform seniority list. This is also there. Okay. Right. These are the almost like 7 points we have in our all party meeting. So let us revise them. Those people who got jobs in Telangana, those Andhra people who got jobs in Telangana violating Mulki rules should be sent back. And those employees who got the jobs in Telangana by submitting fake Mulki certificate, inquiry should be made on them and disciplinary action should be taken. Third one, educational institution of Telangana should be improved. Repeat again with me. Important. First is all party meeting 18th and 19th January. Okay, all parties are asked to come. Near about 50 political leaders have come. Okay, they decided what? Those people, the employees who are working in Telangana violating the Mulki rules should be sent back. Second one, those who have submitted book a certificate of Mulki and got the job, inquiry should be made. Third one, educational institutions should be improved, right? Okay. How much surplus amount of Telangana was actually there? No one is counted, and there was a conflict which was also going on between TRC and also the government at that time. The financial deprivations is there in economy. So we are learning history, so I will not go in detail in that. The financial deprivations, anyhow, economy is my subject only. So I have to one or the other day, I will tell you that at the time of examination. Before that, I will complete that also. Let us concentrate on it. So surplus funds of Telangana should be first of all calculated. And from our surplus fund, how much is diverted to the Andhra region development, the same amount of money should be given as a grant to Telangana for its development. Mulki rules should also be applicable to autonomous bodies and corporations. Okay, and decisions with regard to promotion and transfer should be in line with the central government rules. Central government at the time has given the rules. We don't have to go to the rules because it's a geo. That's why we don't have to go into details of the particular rules, how to do, what to do, why we need that methodology, right? We just need to remember that central government has made some rule with regard to the promotion. That particular rules need to be followed, and on the recommendation of two secretaries, Telangana Chief Secretary and the Chief Secretary, they also met and they formulated some important principles of promotions, etc. So that should be there, and a unified seniority list to be prepared combining the employees of both AP and Telangana. Then the promotion should happen with regard to what, how much the age of a person, and also the tenure of the service. These two are very important for the promotion purpose. When you are with the close of your age, like if you are 58, if you are like 56 years of age, if you are like 56 years of age, okay, and someone is like having what, highest seniority, like he has worked for 15 years, he is a deputy collector, he is also a deputy collector. So normally what happens is 15 years service is enough. A deputy collector should be promoted as collector. Normally, just imagine, normally 15 years if you are doing as a deputy collector, you will be promoted as collector. Now the person here is, he is 56 years, he is also working as deputy collector, but he does not have this much of service, he has only 10 years of service. Who should be given the promotion? Yes, age should be given the promotion, because when you retire with dignity. That is the concept. When you retire with dignity. Here also in Group 1 and Group 2 examination also, even though you and me have the same marks, but my age is more, I'll get the job first, because you have another chance. You have another chance. That is the reason, okay, this particular rules has been framed by them, seniority with regard to tenure, and accordingly that need to be followed. And one more important principle also I will tell you that, remember this point. If a Andhra employee transferred to Telangana, his seniority here will become 0. His seniority will become 0. That is the rule. That is normally happens. Otherwise, what will happen? Just imagine a point here. Just imagine a point here. Suppose in Telangana, one MRO seat is vacant. One MRO seat is vacant in Telangana. Just imagine. I'll make here only so that in Telangana, one MRO seat is vacant. Right? Deputy Tehsildar should become Tehsildar, right or wrong? Tehsildar seat is vacant, Deputy Tehsildar should become Tehsildar. But suppose this particular Deputy Tehsildar is only 40 years of age. Remember this point, properly listen to me very carefully. In Telangana, a vacancy is there, that is Tehsildar vacancy is there. And Deputy Tehsildar should become what? Tehsildar normally. So Deputy Tehsildar age is how much? 40 years. Now what Andhra Pradesh bias leadership is doing is, from Telangana, someone who is of 42 years, okay, or 45 years is sent to what? Transferred to, from Andhra, a employee who is of 42 years, 45 years transferred to Telangana. Now in the basis of age, who will get? The Andhra people will get the promotion or not? Yes. So this is also violated in our state. Uniform seniority list has not been made. Who is senior, who is not senior? And whenever transfers happen like this, then the person who is getting transferred into other state, okay, other region, his seniority will be 0. Now he will be what? 0 here. Our people will only get what? Our person will only get promotion. These kind of things are there in that. So we don't need to go into the details of it, but we should know it. At least 2-3 we should know it, so that our mind will run very fast. So what happened after the all-party meeting, I will be doing in the next class. I am running away with the time. So thank you for following, keep watching, and definitely will complete Telangana formation. I'll also start the MCQ session. Keep watching, and from April 1st onwards, I'll be also starting what? UPSC Economic 2024 Prelims questions, MCQs. That is anyhow helpful for Group 1, Group 2 also. Be a part of it. Economy and SNT, I'll do it. Okay. 2 months, 2 subjects. That is going to the most probable questions which are going to come in what? UPSC 2024, and that is how you can also score very better with regard to what? Group 1 and Group 2. Take care. Bye-bye.